Well, hey there, and welcome back. I wanted to throw in this bonus because this was really life-changing for me. I had purchased a course, and sometimes you purchase a course and you don't learn anything new, and it was a high-ticket course, and we were getting towards the end. And then they pulled out this wild card, and I was like, okay, this was worth like 100% of the money that I invested in this. Just because of how powerful it really is. And I've added this to my morning routine. So you're going to want to make sure that after I go through this exercise with you, that you print it up, that you take your time. But we are going to extract your true why. Why is it that you want to be an entrepreneur? Why is it that you have this passion to serve other people? What is the emotional thing inside of you, this driving force? We're going to go deep and we're going to find it and we're going to get it out. And that is going to be what keeps you motivated when you're exhausted, when you feel like giving up. To me, this was mind-blowing. I hope it's just as mind-blowing for you. I wanted to make sure that I had it in here. And at the end of all of the clarity, mindset part, it just made sense to put this in here. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the bonus, pulling out your why from the depths of your soul. Let me move myself. So it's important to identify, or for you to identify your driving force. So like I said, this is one of my favorite exercises. So everyone has a reason behind why they're motivated to do something. For example, maybe you're doing this business because you want to provide extra income to the household. And it's a really great start. But why do you want to provide extra income to the household? What is the true motivation behind that? So once you get the real reason, this is literally going to be etched on your mind and heart, and it is going to be the driving force for you not to quit, even on those bad days. So this is called 7 layers deep, or 7 levels deep. And this exercise, it does require a lot of focus. Make sure that you're alone when you do this exercise. If you do it right, you may even get a little bit emotional. So don't rush the process. But by the time you get to level 3 or 4, you're going to start to see a pivot in your mind. It's going to shift. And by the time you get to level 7, you're going to be blown away about what's truly motivating you. So let's go ahead and dive in and do this together. And you can get access to this by finding the button or link that says 7 layers deep. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to pull this up. We're going to do this together. And I'm going to get super crazy vulnerable here because I'm going to go through my exercise because I just want you to be able to see the process. So no judgment, please. But this is my why. And so let's go ahead and get started. So level 1, what is important to you about becoming successful? This is level 1. So for me, it is I want to have the financial freedom to spend time with my family and be able to provide a stable life for them. Okay, that's great. Very superficial. Level 2, why is that important to you? Why is it important to me to have the freedom to spend time with my family and be able to provide a stable life for them? Because I know time is limited here and I want to make every moment count, and I don't want my family to have the stress of money or not be able to enjoy and experience this beautiful life that we have. Okay, why is that important? Because I want my family to be happy and filled with joy, and I don't want anything to get in the way. Okay, but why is that important, for my family to be happy and to be filled with joy and to not let anything get in the way? Because that is what God intended. So whenever I view my life, I always go back to Genesis, and I think about what God's intentions were for our life before sin entered the world. So when I say because this is what God intended for us to be happy, to be filled with joy, all that stuff, I'm always looking, for ways to get as close to that as possible. So that's why I said, because this is what God intended. This is his will for their life, and I want God's will to be worked out in their life, and I don't want anything to get in the way. So we're on level 5 now. Why is it important to me to have the will of God to be worked out in their life? Because I want my family to have their best life. Okay, why is it important to me for my family to have their best life? because I want them to experience freedom. Why is it important to me? This is 7, guys. Why is it important to me that they experience freedom? Because I know what it's like to be in financial bondage and feel trapped, and I never want them to experience this. So I went from, I want to have the freedom to spend time with my family and be able to provide a stable life to him or for them. And I went 7 layers deep just asking why that is important. And by the time you get to level 7, it is going to extract out of you what it is your driving motivation for creating this business. So I wanted you to have this tool. It's super powerful if you are serious about it and you do it right. If you're brave enough, post it in the community. I would love to see your true why. If you want to be vulnerable as well. And that is all. So let's see, your homework is going to be to complete the activity and to review this every single morning with your Who Am I statement. So that is all. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.